We've been hearing this time and time again where there's some sort of gay agenda to try to turn straight people gay by having men wear women's clothing. And usually conversations in the black community involve talking about the emasculation of the black man and how the media is trying to force or strip away the masculinity of the black man by portraying men in women's clothing. Here we have Jaden Smith wearing what is deemed as women's clothing in America, and he has been named the icon or the face of the women's clothing section in Louis Vuitton. Now let's get one thing straight. This isn't even an issue of whether or not this is gay or straight, because we have feminine gay men and we have masculine gay men. We have feminine straight men and masculine straight men. Being gay doesn't really have a look beyond the stereotypes of your small mind. Your sexuality is just what you're attracted to. It's not what you wear or how you act. It's not about whether you talk with your hands or prolong your S's. Gender and sexuality are a completely different thing. So that's out of the way.
Why can't niggas just be niggas and females be females? When I have my son, he ain't gonna be watching all this bullshit media with niggas wearing skirts and shit. He gonna be wearing what a nigga wear, cause he was born a nigga.
Jeffro, shut the fuck up. This is not your video.
I never understand why a real man would ever feel the need to wear a skirt. Now we got dudes like Jaden Smith telling a bunch of black boys that it's okay to be a female, that it's okay to act like a little bitch. My mans, you not even seeing the bigger picture here. Like, now I got my son coming up to me talking about, oh, daddy, can I wear a dress? I'm gonna look at this nigga like he crazy, like he a wild boy. Like, you really wildin' right now. Like, are you really kidding me, my nigga? We gonna have a whole generation of confused ass little thotties running around, girls dressing like boys and boys dressing like girls. They're teaching our kids to be little bitch boys. I got no problem with gay people. I got no problem with trans people. It's just be true to yourself. We got a lot of niggas out here doing this shit because they see Jaden Smith doing it or because they see the next celebrity doing it. It's like everybody want to be something that they not.
First of all, if looking at a bunch of dudes wearing skirts makes you want to wear a skirt, then that means you probably just been wanting to wear a skirt your entire life and you just didn't find it okay. But since it's a societal norm now, you don't feel like it's a taboo. So if anything, this is making people more comfortable with being themselves and not having to hide their own feelings. How does looking at a bunch of black men wearing dresses make you feel like wanting to become a woman? That's like saying that looking at gay men kissing each other is making you turn gay or turning your son gay. That's like saying if you grew up without a father and had a bunch of women in the house, they would make you feel like you wanted to be a woman. It may make you embrace your femininity more and you might feel a little more comfortable with your feminine side, but it doesn't make you become a woman. We both twins, we're mama's boys. Look at the difference between you and I. You're still hyper-masculine as fuck and seem to be insecure about what every man is doing with his own life. Is Jaden Smith forcing you to wear a skirt?
Half of what you like isn't even what you like. You've been taught to like that shit. Just like how we taught that dark skin is ugly and we frown upon dark skin and we praise white features. It's the same shit. So now we got all these kids glorifying this gay shit, glorifying men walking around with skirts and shit. You know damn well there was wild transsexuals on the block selling their ass. Everybody was talking shit about them. Everybody was calling them a freak. Everybody was calling them clowns. Everybody was calling them dirty. Now some white nigga named Bruce Jenner wanna come out and be Caitlyn Jenner. Now it's cool to be trans. Niggas was calling you gay for wearing pink in middle school. Niggas was saying that you was too feminine to be a hood nigga. To this day, niggas don't even believe you when you tell them you from the hood, B. Niggas clown you for your hairstyle all the time, right? But all of a sudden, this rich bitch privileged motherfucker comes out of Will Smith's testicle, and cause they got money, now they can appropriate shit and make shit a style. Now they can make it a fashion trend to be non-gender. It's like everybody this fucking special snowflake now.
Would you rather your son wear a dress in front of you or behind your back? You sitting there restricting TV or restricting whatever media from them is not gonna change what they want to do on the inside. Sure, the media will tell them what's okay and not okay socially, but the only difference that the media makes is whether someone does something in hiding or does something publicly and is comfortable with doing something publicly. Before gay was the norm, there were still gay people. Before being openly transgender was a thing, there was still these people. Before being non-binary was a thing, people that felt like they didn't have a gender, there were people that still felt like that. They just wouldn't talk about it, but nonetheless, it was still there. People always feel like they don't fit in until society comes along and actually deems whatever they do to be okay or some sort of category for them to fit in.
If my kid is trans, I want that nigga to be trans because he's trans. Not because somebody else or the media is telling him, oh yeah, be trans, it's cool, it's the cool shit to do. It's cool to go and wear women's clothing. Let women wear what they gonna wear, that's their shit. Let me ask you one thing. Is Jaden Smith a woman or is he a man? What does he identify with? Because last I checked, niggas is calling this nigga an icon of non-binary gender. Last I checked, this nigga don't even believe in gender roles and boundaries at all, nor labels. So why this motherfucker agreed to wear women's clothing? Women's clothing. Why is he the face of women? This is like Caitlyn Jenner getting Woman of the Year award all over again. Motherfuckers live 60 years of their life being a man with male privilege. Out of nowhere, this nigga want to become a woman and gets Woman of the Year. After less than a year being a woman, this nigga saw all of a sudden the face of America. Fuck out of here, my nigga. I'm not falling for it, B.
I'm not even gonna hold you. You do have a point there. If Jaden Smith was really some sort of non-gender binary, why would he agree to be the icon for women's clothing? If anything, wouldn't he just want to throw the label away in general? Wouldn't he create his own clothing line that doesn't even dictate whether something is the men's section or the women's section? Why would he conform to the label of being the face of women's clothing if he doesn't identify as a woman?
But the moment you try to criticize liberal propaganda, niggas want to say that you transphobic. Come on, son. Ain't nobody being transphobic, ain't nobody homophobic. I'm just saying stick to who you are, and that's it.
I agree with him and many others that believe that clothing is gender fluid. You should wear whatever you feel comfortable in. It doesn't make you less of a man or less of a woman to wear these things. Does he believe he has no gender? So why does he conform to saying he's wearing women's clothing, to saying he's the face of a woman?
Remember when these niggas started doing rainbow Oreos to try to show support for the LGBT community? These niggas is just trying to make bread. You making this video right now, making them more bread. It's looking like liberal propaganda. Some white knight trying to come to save the day for trans people, save the day for non-binary people, making them want to buy Louis Vuitton and shit. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that thinks it's just looking like a nigga trying to take the spotlight from women. As always.
Worst case scenario, that's what it looks like to many people. On a broader perspective, I get his intention. Gender is a social construct that should be eventually ridden from our society.
No. First you see the black man getting jailed. Then you got all these lesbian women coming out, and we got the feminists turning our black women into lesbians. Now we got niggas walking around in dresses. It's like they trying to emasculate the man, and then they got the black woman doing the same shit, making these soft ass niggas. We got broken black families and shit. And you about to tell me that there's no agenda to emasculate the black man? What happened to the family values out here, cuz? Soon niggas ain't even gonna be reproducing no more. Or the black women going for the white men, and all the niggas is going for the niggas. Fuck is gonna happen to black genetics? That's what I would love to know.
Me feeling like I have no gender, or I'm just completely balanced in both masculine and feminine energy, doesn't stop me from having a penis. If I like girls and suddenly feel like I am a girl, that doesn't stop me from liking girls. It just stops me from feeling like a man. We can get into that in another video. You made this too long.
Nah. We about to finish this shit right here, my nigga, cause is that a forfeit? Cause I'm hearing a forfeit.
You know niggas probably stopped listening after like 4 minutes in, so let's just save it for another time.
Oh, so now you wanna be pussy now? Fuck it!
Peace out, Harlem reppin', Almonte out.